What is going on, guys? It's Noah here with Custom RC Mods. Welcome back to a new video. In today's episode, as you can see, we are building the FT Bloody Baron, and I've got my tiled A-size plans all printed out right here. That's 19 sheets of paper, not too bad for this build. And if you guys have stuck around the channel for any length of time, you know that I have actually already built a Bloody Baron. You can see it right here. Unfortunately, I did have a little incident, and if you guys watched my Bloody Wonder video that I filmed yesterday, you know I kind of filled you guys in with that. But basically, I was bench testing the motor, and the prop exploded. I had a chip prop on there. Prop exploded. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. However, it ripped my motor clean off from the inside. So basically, the wires just came off from up inside the stator of the motor. So I went ahead and took it apart. You can see the can is all messed up, but it's a pretty inexpensive motor, so I'm not really too worried about it. It's just that it'd be nice to get back and working again. I just have no clue where to solder these wires back to in terms of like the windings on the stator, things like that. So if you guys have any idea what you're doing with these Outrunner motors, please go ahead and contact me in the comments down below and help me out with this, because I'd really love to get this motor back up and working, because I believe it truly can. It just got the wires ripped off. Anyway, as you can see, we do have this airframe right here that's completely parted out at this point. I had some servos for the Explorer, receiver went in like the Simple Soarer or something like that. So that's basically where my electronics all ended up. So now we just have an airframe with push rods and things like that. We can take off the push rods and the firewall and things like that and use them for the new build. However, due to the delamination of the paper in some of these places, and there's some structurally compromised areas that I just like to get a cleaner build on, and I obviously have foam and lots of time to do it, so we're going to go ahead and just rebuild this thing, and I'll give this airframe away or kind of put it in storage just so I have an extra one if I need it later. However, we're going to go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and run through my new electronics. So first off, in terms of my servos, I'm just running the Tower Pro SG90s like I do on pretty much all my builds. Very standard servos, extremely reliable and usable, however extremely inexpensive as well, like $120 a servo for those. Not too bad. Then my receivers, a Lemon RX 6-channel with satellite. It's a very reliable receiver, my new go-to. If you guys have watched my recent Buddy RC videos, I talk a lot about these things and how much I really enjoy using them. I had pretty much zero issues with them, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer that onto the Bloody Baron. And then I have a new power system, which has the same ESC. This is a ZTW 30 amp ESC with 2 amp BEC in here with an XT60 soldered on the end. Pretty simple. And then my motor is actually a little bit bigger in comparison than the Turnigy motor. This is the Sunny Sky 2216-8 1250 kV motor right here. So it's a really solid choice for this system, because it's obviously really big. This is going to be really fast, but it shouldn't have any thermal issues. It does have a little bit higher of a kV. This is 1100 kV, and this one is a 1250 kV right here. So there should be a noticeable increase in speed and power, as well as this is just a higher quality motor in general. So I'm really excited to be using the Sunny Sky equipment on here as well. So yeah, this is going to be a nice combo, 30 amps. And Sunny Sky 2216, and that will be on 4S and 3S 1300 milliamp hour batteries. We also have for our props, I'm going to start on this 10 inch right here. As you can see, that's just going to keep it conservative, 10 by 7 inch prop right here, and then maybe later we'll go ahead and upgrade to 11 by 7 depending on my thermal situation and current draw issues down the road. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my components right here. I think we got everything good to go. I got my one full sheet of foam for the wing. Then I also have a bunch of scraps over there that I can use for like the fuselage and doublers and things like that. So I've got my peace tea, I've got some food up back there, and it's time to go ahead, head up to the GoPro, and get building. Alright guys, so as you can see, I finished up the build on the FT Bloody Baron. I think it turned out really nicely. I took some extra time and did my best job and made sure that things were reinforced on this plane so that it would last as long as possible. Hopefully as long as the last one did, which was about 8 months or so. So that's pretty good. And with this upgraded motor setup, I did need to add some extra support to the power pod and the firewall, especially just because obviously if this has a little bit of bend in the motor shaft at any time, it's obviously just going to tear this thing apart with the vibration. So we're just going to make sure that we have all of our bases covered right now, but it looks pretty good and I'm pretty happy with how solid it feels. I did the same deviances that I did on the last Bloody Baron that I built. Different shaped tail. I like this more sleek shape better. I didn't do any of the like little cutouts right here on the ends. I think that looks a little bit not my style. I did the same thing on the Scout and on my past Bloody Barons as well, but I decided just to go for that for now, as well as I remounted my elevator servo so it's right there towards the back, and I mounted my satellite on top of it. One thing about my receiver placement, I do need to go ahead and cover it up with some foam just so that I don't have any durability issues with my exposed Lemon RX open board receiver. So that's important, just obviously so that we have the longevity and the best performance out of that receiver. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty standard little Bloody Baron build. Very, very powerful. I've been just testing this thing intermittently when I put it on. You can see I have to grip this firmly to hold it back. It seriously has a lot of power. So I can't wait to get this thing up in the air. It's going to be extremely, extremely powerful. And then later we're going to go ahead and do a thermal assessment on it, see how well the motor and ESC are performing. And then we're going to maybe go to 11x7 or 4S battery from there. But we're gonna take it one step at a time and go out for the maiden here in an upcoming video. Hopefully before the week is out, but no promises because it is pretty rainy out right now. And obviously I don't want to mess this plane up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to know more about the Bloody Baron, I did do a few other videos, flight videos, and another build video on this same exact plane. So yeah, if you guys are interested in those, they'll be linked down in the description below. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.